Right, yo, so fellas and ladies, check this out. I feel like one of the best motivators or greatest forces of motivation is rejection, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, man, when whatever you embark upon, whatever it is you go after, that you try to attain, and you can't for whatever reason, it don't iron out the way you want it to. You might not be getting the kind of attention you want. You might not be succeeding on the levels that you want. You might not lose weight like you want. You might not get that muscle like you want. You might not get the person that you be wanting when you go after them. Say, man, check this out. I think Beyonce said it best, you know. Success is the best revenge. You know, for some reason, one thing I recognize for myself, you know, some definitely like many years ago, is that for some reason I found some level of pleasure to be in a situation where I don't want to say like with my back against the wall, but it's something like that. But I think the other way of saying it is, you know, like when I'm the object of contention. You know, like when I'm the one where, you know, the ill will is focused on, or where the opposition or the aggression is focused towards, because for some reason when that happens to me, it makes me like so focused, man. I be focused like a laser, you feel me? It's like, and typically I have the kind of mind that's a tasking kind of mind, where I'm always thinking about a number of things, and it has its pros and cons to that. But whenever I'm like in that place where I just mentioned, man, my focus is on like dealing with that issue, dealing with that problem in every way necessary. You know what I'm saying? And I love that feeling because I'm so focused at that point. You know? And I try to keep myself in a place like that where I'm focused. But I say all that to say, man, when all those things that, you know, you reach towards and try to get, try to have, you know, the things you want, and when they don't just iron out in the way that you desire it to, when you don't get the kind of results that you feel you strive towards, you know what I'm saying? Let that be the motivation, the reoccurring force within your mind that ignites a fire in you when it comes to getting where you need to be in order to make that which you reach for attainable. See, a lot of times when we look at certain things and when we don't achieve certain things, or when we don't get certain things, when things don't happen in the way we want it to, a lot of times we assess that and say, well, the reason is because of this, that, or others. You know, we feel like we really know why we didn't get it. Maybe because she don't like me because I'm fat, or he don't like me because I'm doing bad right now, or she don't like me because I don't have my money in the way that, you know, like them dudes over there who balling. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, whatever you feel it is, and this is not to say that you striving to please nobody or you trying to do what the world wants you to do, but if it's something that you know you want, don't fool yourself to try to say, well, you gonna have to accept me how I am, when you yourself don't even really love you totally and have accepted you totally how you are. Be real with you first, and then you let that rejection or whatever be the motivating force within your mind to ignite that fire to keep you pushing toward that which you say you want. Let that be the reason. Not to say that you're going to do it so you can attain it, but you're going to do it to prove that you are who you say you are. See, a lot of us want to verbalize who we are. We want a person to accept verbally who we are while we don't show no actions about who we are. or who we think we are, the kind of quality of person we believe we are. You know what I'm saying? How different we claim we all are. We want to be able to convince a person verbally about those type of things and don't really want to do a lot of action, a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Let's be about that work. Let's be about that action. For those of us who always say, man, I want to lose weight, or man, I want to get, you know, my money up, I want to get a certain kind of career, or I want to go back to school, or whatever. I want better relations. Then do it, man. Map out the plan to do it, and then you put down all of the reasons why you haven't done it, and then you start writing out action steps to deal with all those obstacles. If you know you need to be to work at 7, but you keep being late because you wake up a little behind schedule and then you be so tired you be dragging, then guess what the obstacles are? One, you need to go to sleep a little bit earlier. Maybe you need to stop eating and going to sleep because that makes your body tired when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Get your game together. 'Cause I'm sure trying to get mine. When it don't sound right, seem right, or feel right, how about try to shift your perspective? Because there's always another way of looking at things.